Good morning. I wanted to share my morning skincare routine using some of the products that I recently purchased. Most of them are repurchases because these are products I use over and over and over, but I've been out of a few of them for a good while now, so my skin is really happy that I just started using them again. But since I've been sharing some skincare products in my recent videos, many people have asked, well, how on earth would you layer those products in a skincare routine? Now, I have many other skincare routines here on my channel that are super easy, one-step skincare routines for those of you who just are not into skincare. Two-step, three-step, four-step, I even have five-step skincare routines. So today I'm just going to share with you what I'm using this morning on my skin, using some of the recent products that I have shared in my videos. So hopefully, if any of you have gone a little too crazy like I have during these Black Friday sales, and you've probably bought more than you really should, and you're looking at your products and you're like, oh my golly, how am I supposed to layer these? What do I do with all of these? To make it so easy, I'm gonna show you how to layer skincare. Of course, this is how I like to layer my skincare. Now keep in mind, you do not have to go and buy any of these products that I'm sharing, and you don't even have to use any of these products I'm sharing. You can replace, whatever the product is. For example, if I'm using a moisturizer, you don't have to use the moisturizer I use, just use whatever moisturizer you love. But I'm gonna share with you how to incorporate the products that I have into a super easy skincare routine. Now, the very first thing I do every single morning, I always cleanse my face. I didn't just purchase this in the sale, but you can get this cleanser by Revision Skincare. This is their newest cleanser. You can get this 30% off. Everything I'm talking about, I will link down below if it's on a huge Black Friday sale, so that if you are interested in purchasing anything, you can take advantage of these huge savings right now while they're on sale. But remember, you don't have to buy any of these products. This is almost empty. This is one of the cleansers I go to every single morning. This, to me, I don't feel like enough people even talk about this. This is by the brand Revision Skincare. This is their gentle foaming cleanser, but this is a soap-free cleanser. It says it comforts and moisturizes all skin types. I have more normal to oily skin, and I absolutely love this. Now, I probably used a little too much in this demo that I'm showing. Really, you only need one pump, but usually I'm not wearing a robe or anything when I do my skincare. I pretty much have my whole chest, shoulder, neck, face area completely exposed. So when I do my normal routine at the sink, I will use 2 full pumps and spread it all around. But if you only want to use this on your face, 1 pump, or even honestly half a pump, is plenty because it's already foaming. But you know how some foaming cleansers are so stripping and drying? This one will actually make your face feel super soft, hydrated, and moisturized afterwards. This is one of my go-to cleansers. When this runs out, which it will take forever for it to run out, I will repurchase it. It's taken me so long to use just this first bottle because I travel a lot, and I don't find this to be super travel friendly because this is a big bottle of cleanser. So I usually like to bring a little bit smaller bottles when I'm traveling. It was kind of exciting when I came back to get some of my stuff that I had left at my mother-in-law's in a suitcase. So I started using this again. But at 30% off, if you're looking for a new cleanser, you can't beat this one. Now, typically after I cleanse my skin, I always leave it damp. I only dry like my eyes, and that's about it. Since I like to leave my skin damp and I'm filming and I'm here in the hotel, by the time I get back to the camera, my skin is not damp. So I like to just mist my face. You can just leave it damp with your regular tap water, but this is another product. This is by Replenix Skincare. I didn't just buy this, I've had this for a little bit, but this is a beautiful face mist. It's a very calming and soothing face mist, and it has this very light kind of spa-like scent to it. It's a beautiful mist, and it comes out so light. It's not like a big glob of water, on your face. I will use this right after I cleanse my face, and then I'll even use it midday over top of my makeup. This is quite affordable on its own, but of course with 30% off, you can get this for like $15 or $16. So this is a really great deal. You could use your toner if you wanted to, but I use that mist pretty much as my toner step. And then right after I cleanse my face, like I said, I usually just leave it damp and then pat my eyes dry, but then I will go right in with my Skin Medica TNS. This is their advanced growth factor serum. I've shared how amazing this is in so many different videos, but I had run out of this, and I've been out of it for a few months, and I notice a difference when I run out. It's kind of like exercise, or kind of like eating a salad or eating healthy. We can't expect to eat healthy for 2-3 months and then stop eating healthy for 2-3 months and expect the results to still be there. So that's the only thing with skincare, yes, we do have to continue using skincare that works great for our skin. But again, you don't need this. This is just something I like to use. Use whatever product works great for you. But if you are incorporating a growth factor serum in your skincare routine, usually it's best to use right after you cleanse your face. So I will just use a half a pump of this up to about 1 full pump of this. And I like to put this all over my face and also on my neck. This is an extremely firming serum for me. It absorbs into my skin like instantly, but it gives my skin that really nice subtle glow. But what I love about this is after using this just for 2 weeks, results are pretty phenomenal and there's a lot of great reviews, but you only need to use this for I'd say about 2 to 3 weeks and then they see really remarkable results. I for one, after just 2 weeks, noticed major results in the firmness of my skin and in the texture of my skin. I had to actually take a double take in the mirror. That's how impressed I was with this. So I just picked this up in the sale and I did get this 30% off. I've never ever seen this 30% off, but I do have a discount code that will give you 30% off of this if this was something that you were wanting to restock. Right after I put on my growth factor serum, this is another product I just purchased again. I've been out of this for 2 or 3 months. This is by Osmosis. This is their Catalyst AC11. I love this product. I have multiple videos on my channel about the mind-blowing results that this gives. This product is a DNA repairing serum. Now you can put this all over your face, all over your neck, but I bought this specifically to use on my eyes. Of course, in this demo, I want to show you how I use it on my face and my neck for those that haven't seen my other detailed videos on how to use this. But this comes out in like a dark brownish type of tint. And yes, it can be annoying sometimes, but there is a trick to how to use this. I always like to mix it with some sort of mist. They do have a mist that has some really good ingredients in it that they recommend that you mix it with, but I didn't pick that up again. And then they also recommend that you mix it with their rescue serum. This, I got this as a little sample. I just think this is so cute, but this is a little sample I got with my purchase. I will eventually purchase the full size, but I don't really need it right now. But people that have rosacea or large pores, this is a holy grail for them. They cannot live without this. But I love mixing the two of these together because then it kind of makes this dark brown serum not look as dark on my skin tone, and it really helps it to penetrate better. But if it's still, because it dries super fast, if it dries down super fast, I'll just mist it with, a little spray water or, whatever mist I'm using for the day. The reason I'm using it, and I'm specifically using it on my eyelids, I will put the teeniest dot. So this bottle will end up lasting me probably a year, but I put the teeniest dot directly on my eyelid skin because my eyelids are starting to get kind of a little bit looser skin again. When I use this product, I notice a visible difference in the firmness, the tightening of, my eyelids, especially when I go to put on my eyeshadow. When I use this product for a good 2 to 3 months, I notice when I blend my eyeshadow, it just blends seamlessly and I don't have any of that skipping because the skin is loose. But when I stop using it, which I stopped using it to see like, how impressive really are the results? When I stopped using it, of course, now I have to kind of hold my eyelid taut when I do my eyeshadow because the skin is a little bit looser and skips. This is a perfect product to use if you're dealing with a droopy, saggy, or, hooded eyelids. And then the Catalyst AC11 is also fantastic for removing skin tags on the face over time. It's great to help remove any broken capillaries, little blood vessels that you have on your face. This is really impressive for hyperpigmentation. I personally don't notice that it lightens my actual melasma since my melasma comes from like deep down from within, but just basic sun damage hyperpigmentation on the surface. This really makes a nice difference with it. But I have heard some people that have melasma, they said that this did make a great difference with their melasma as well. But it has so many different uses, but for me, the visible, remarkable difference I noticed was what it did for my eyelids. And of course, this wasn't a 2-week results type product. This took a good, I'd say 2 to 3 months before I even saw results. And I did have to use it morning and evening. Once I've used it for a good 2 to 3 months and I see the results in my eyelids again, I can easily just go back to using it once a day. Another thing I picked up in the 30% off sale, this is one of my favorite brands, which is hardly ever on sale. This is the Is Clinical Youth Eye Complex. So I got this 30% off. My all-time favorite eye cream, which is a little bit richer and heavier, is by the brand Color Science. I can link that down below. Actually, I did a video on how much I love it. But I am loving this. I've only been using it for 2-3 days now since I just got it. but I really enjoy this underneath, in the morning, underneath my concealer. This is such a lightweight eye cream, and you only need the teeniest smidge. Like, don't use a full pump of this, it's way too much. But this is super lightweight and so ridiculously silky. This adds immediate moisture and major hydration to my under eye area, so I always reach for an eye cream like this in the morning, especially if I'm gonna wear makeup or concealer. But this says it's a brightening or illuminating eye cream, and it also said it will firm up the under eye area. So if you're dealing with any kind of looseness, which I am, you know, I'm tired, I didn't sleep too good last night, so I've got like these little bags under my eyes, but it's supposed to help with all of that over time. But I will say it just really makes a difference in how my under eyes feel. So I'm going to continue testing this for the next 2 to 3 months, and then of course I'll report back with my results. But if this was something you already use and you know you love it, you can get this 30% off right now. For a moisturizer, oftentimes I just use one of my favorites by Vanacream. You can pick it up at the drugstore, but I got this for free, a free gift with purchase, and of course I wanted to use it. This is by Neogenesis, one of my all-time favorite high-end brands, so I only buy this brand when I can get it on sale because it's pricey. You know, who doesn't want to take advantage of a huge sale? This is their barrier renewal cream, and I just put a teeny amount of this on. It spreads beautifully. You don't need a ton of this. If you have sensitive skin or irritated skin or rosacea or you're acne prone, you will love, love, love this moisturizer. These are 2 other products that I got free with my purchase, but these are 2 that I've actually used for a very, very long time. The first thing I did, I put on my eyelash growth serum. Many people always ask me when they see my makeup videos, they're like, oh my gosh, what is that mascara? Your lashes are so long. Typically, it's not the mascara that's doing all the work. I mean, granted, I do use a couple really impressive mascaras, but what makes my lashes grow so long is by Revitalash. This is their lash growth serum, and I got this one free. And usually this size is like 50 or 60 some dollars. It also came with a Revita Brow to help your eyebrows to grow. So I always, morning and evening, I will use my Revitalash. Now, I don't use this every single day anymore. Warning, if you use this every single day, your lashes will be so ridiculously long. They were like swiping my sunglasses when I blink, and that was so annoying. So I only use this now maybe 3 times a week, and then I alternate with one from this brand, from Neogenesis. They have an eyelash serum, but it will thicken and help your lashes to grow thick and kind of bushy. So what I do is I don't use this with the Neogenesis lash serum. At the same time, I use them on alternating days. And so this makes my lashes super long. The Neogenesis will make them super thick and full and bushy, so it'll almost make you look like you have fake lashes. Of course, you can't really see what mine look like right now because I have kind of light brown, blondish eyelashes, but when I put on mascara, you can see how long and thick my lashes really are. And then the other product I put on is by Revision Skincare, one of my favorite brands. This is their Youthful Lip Replenisher. I actually got this full size for free with my purchase, but I already owned this one. This, if you love City Lips lip plumping gloss the way I do, you will probably love, love, love this. Now, if you hate how thick City Lips is, you will not like this. This is a thicker formula. This stays put. This, when I put this on at night, I wake up the next morning, it is still going strong on my lips. I love this though because this does give me that same plumpness that City Lips gives. I wouldn't call it a dupe because usually a dupe is something that's less expensive and they're pretty much the same price, but you can get this 30% off. And this also has like a minty flavor. So if you don't love the City Lips flavor and you don't like that whole lip gloss applicator, this just is a nice little cooling metal tip. This instantly will pink up my lips, and within maybe 10 or 15 minutes, I get noticeable plumping with this Youthful Lip Replenisher. Now, I like to go a little crazy when I put my lip plumpers on, and I will put them all around the border of my mouth. So I'm not just a messy lip gloss applicator person. Like I'm well aware I don't put it right on my lips. I put it all around because I want those little lip wrinkles to plump up, and I just want everything around my lips to plump up even more. So then when I go to put on my lipstick looks really pretty and my lips look full and they're not kind of like shriveled up like little raisins. So if you have not tried this and you love City Lips, try this out, especially at this great discount, or if you've gone crazy like I did and you bought a bunch of stuff, look at the free gifts that are offered. You might already be getting this for free, so you don't need to buy it separately. This is something I think that you will really, really enjoy. And then of course, every single morning, it doesn't matter if I'm leaving I don't want to say the house because I don't have a house, leaving the hotel. It's dark and gloomy here in San Antonio right now, and I'm pretty much just sitting in this hotel in the dark. You know, I have lights on, but I don't care. I put on sunscreen every single day. I make it a habit so that I don't forget to put it on a day, you know, that I am going outside. If you ask me one product I could never live without, it would be sunscreen, and probably a lip gloss, City Lips, or my Revision. But this is one of my favorites by SkinMedica, and since I got the thinnest on sale for 30% off, you can also get this for 30% off. The code that I have, it worked when I used it. So I've never seen SkinMedica on this type of sale. But this is their Essential Defense. This is their tinted all mineral SPF 32 sunscreen. If I had to pick one sunscreen for the rest of my life, I would pick this. Now you're probably like, what? I thought dermatology was your favorite, or this one was your favorite. Dermatology is like my top holy grail, holy grail. However, this is an all mineral sunscreen. This is tinted. I love wearing this over top of my makeup and of course under my makeup. This one is like really close with my dermatology, but this one, the only negative is it's only an SPF 32 and my dermatology is almost an SPF 50. So that's something I do love a ton more about my dermatology. But the finish of this sunscreen is like the most amazing makeup primer. If you haven't tried this sunscreen and you're looking for a sunscreen that just goes so amazing underneath makeup, it's for all skin types. This is something you might want to look into. But what I love especially about this sunscreen, I will put this all over my eyelids. There are so many sunscreens out there that are quite irritating for the eyelid skin, but this never causes irritation on me. This is also another sunscreen that a lot of dermatologists, after like someone has a post-procedure, this is the sunscreen that a lot of dermatologists will use on them because it's just amazing for sensitive skin. Now this does have a tint. I am more of like a medium, a little bit darker medium. So if you have a ton lighter skin than me, you might not like this tint. Now they do have one that is non-tinted, but I always use the tinted one. So I always have at least 2 of these. I also keep a mini size of this in my purse because this is how I retouch my sunscreen throughout the day over top of my makeup. This is a ride or die sunscreen. I am never, ever, ever without this. Let me know, would you like to see how I do my nighttime skincare routine? Now my nighttime skincare routine, it really changes throughout the week. So I guess maybe I could just break it up in a couple different videos, or if you want a long video, I can show you what I do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if that's something you're interested in. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, leave me some recipes or any family secret recipes that you have if you want to, you know, secretly share with me, and of course anyone else reading comments, so I guess it won't be a secret anymore. But I love cooking. Actually, I have my husband, or he loves cooking more than I do, so he does most of our cooking when we have a house, but I grew up cooking. I love cooking. I love homemade recipes. So if you have any really great recipes that you'd like to share, I would love, love, love to read them because I will try them out. Leave those recipes down below as well. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to see a video I did sharing this huge 30% off sale and what products I think are a really great buy that you might be interested in if you're looking to splurge, I'm going to pop that video up here if you'd like to check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.